Welcome to our video on the age-old debate, buying versus renting a home. Whether you are taking your first steps into the real estate market or considering a change in living arrangements, this decision can have a significant impact on your financial future. In this video, we will delve into the pros and cons of both buying and renting, explore the costs associated with each option, and provide some insights to help guide you towards making an informed choice. So buckle up as we embark on this exciting journey through the world of homeownership versus renting. The pros and cons of buying a home. Pros and cons, the eternal dance of decision-making. Let's start by exploring the pros of buying a home. One major advantage is the sense of ownership and stability that comes with it. Owning a home allows you to put down roots, personalize your space, and create a place that truly feels like your own. Financially speaking, buying can be seen as an investment. As property values increase over time, you have the potential to build equity in your home. Plus, when you eventually sell, there's a chance to make a profit on your initial purchase. Another perk is the freedom to modify your living space without seeking permission from landlords. Want to paint the walls bright pink or install built-in bookshelves? Go ahead. Homeownership grants you creative control over renovations and upgrades. However, along with these advantages come some considerations worth noting. One significant drawback is the upfront costs associated with buying a home. Think down payment, closing fees, and potential repairs or renovations needed before moving in. Maintenance responsibilities also fall squarely on homeowners' shoulders. Unlike renters who can rely on landlords for repairs or appliance replacements, homeowners must foot those bills themselves, something important to keep in mind when budgeting for both short-term expenses and long-term savings goals. While owning offers stability in many ways mentioned earlier, it may also limit flexibility if job opportunities arise elsewhere or if life circumstances change unexpectedly. Selling a home takes time and effort compared to ending a lease agreement swiftly. As we explore renting next, let us remember, decisions are rarely black and white, so let's dive into its pros and cons. The pros and cons of renting a home. Flexibility. One major advantage of renting a home is the flexibility it offers. Renters have the freedom to move to different locations or upgrade their living spaces without the hassle of selling property. This can be particularly beneficial for individuals who value mobility and prefer not to be tied down to one place. Lower upfront costs. Renting often requires lower upfront costs compared to buying a home. While homeowners typically need to save for a down payment, closing costs, and other expenses, renters usually only need to pay a security deposit and possibly first month's rent. Maintenance responsibilities. Another perk of renting is that landlords are generally responsible for maintenance and repairs. If something breaks in your rental unit, you simply contact your landlord or property manager, and they will take care of it for you. This relieves renters from the financial burden and time-consuming tasks associated with home repairs. Cons of renting a home. Lack of equity building. One downside of renting is that you do not build equity in the property. When you buy a home, part of each mortgage payment goes toward owning an asset that can appreciate over time. With renting, however, these payments go towards someone else's investment rather than your own. Limited control over changes. As a renter, you may face restrictions on making changes or customizing your living space according to your preferences. Landlords often have rules about painting walls or remodeling certain areas since they ultimately own the property. Subjected to rental market fluctuations. Rental prices can fluctuate based on various factors such as location trends or economic conditions. While long-term leases might offer stability in terms of monthly rent amounts during their duration, there is no guarantee that rents won't increase significantly once those leases end. Keep these pros and cons in mind when deciding whether renting is right for you. Remember that everyone's circumstances are unique, so what works best for one person may not work for another. It's important to consider your financial situation, lifestyle preferences, and the cost of buying a home. The cost of buying a home can vary greatly depending on factors such as location, size, and condition. It's important to carefully consider all the expenses involved before making a decision. There's the down payment. This is typically a percentage of the total purchase price that you'll need to pay up front. For many people, this can be a significant amount of money and may require saving for several years. In addition to the down payment, there are also closing costs to consider. These include fees for things like appraisals, inspections, and legal services. These costs can add up quickly and should not be overlooked when budgeting for your new home. Once you've purchased the home, there are ongoing expenses to keep in mind. Property taxes will need to be paid annually or semi-annually, depending on where you live. Homeowners insurance is also necessary to protect your investment. Maintenance and repairs are another factor that can contribute significantly to the overall cost of owning a home. From regular upkeep tasks like lawn care and painting to unexpected repairs such as a leaky roof or broken appliances, these expenses can quickly add up over time. It's also important to remember that with homeownership comes additional responsibilities such as utility bills, water, electricity, that renters may not have had previously. While buying a home offers potential long-term financial benefits such as building equity and tax advantages, it does come with substantial upfront costs and ongoing expenses that need careful consideration before making this significant investment decision. The cost of renting a home. The cost of renting a home can vary depending on several factors. One of the advantages of renting is that you typically don't have to worry about major maintenance or repair costs. If something breaks, it's usually the responsibility of the landlord to fix it. However, there are other expenses associated with renting that you should consider. First and foremost is the monthly rent itself. The amount will depend on various factors such as location, size, and amenities. In some areas, rental prices may be quite high, especially in popular cities or neighborhoods. In addition to the monthly rent, you may also need to pay for utilities such as electricity, water, and internet. These costs can add up quickly and significantly impact your budget. Another factor to consider is renter's insurance. While not always required by landlords, it's highly recommended as it provides coverage for potential losses due to theft, accidents, or natural disasters. Lastly but importantly, security deposits. Most landlords require a security deposit up front, which can be equivalent to 1 or 2 months' worth of rent. When considering whether renting is more affordable than buying a home in the long run, well, it all depends on your personal circumstances and financial goals. How to decide whether to buy or rent a home. In the end, the decision to buy or rent a home is a personal one that depends on your individual circumstances and priorities. There is no one-size-fits-all answer. If you value stability, building equity, and having control over your living space, then buying a home might be the right choice for you. It can provide long-term financial benefits and give you the freedom to customize your home as you please. However, it also comes with responsibilities such as maintenance costs and potential market fluctuations. On the other hand, if flexibility and low upfront costs are important to you, renting may be more suitable. Renting allows for easier relocation and less financial risk in case of unexpected expenses or changes in income. However, it also means that you won't have ownership rights or build equity over time. To make an informed decision between buying and renting a home, consider factors such as 1. Financial situation. Assess your current income stability, savings for a down payment, if applicable, monthly budget for mortgage payments versus rental fees. 2. Long-term plans. Consider how long you plan to stay in one place. If it's short-term or uncertain due to career prospects or lifestyle choices like travel, renting might be better suited. 3. Location. Research real estate trends in your desired area. Does buying align with property values? Are there affordable rental options available? 4. Lifestyle preferences. Evaluate whether homeownership responsibilities match your lifestyle needs. Do you enjoy DIY projects and taking care of repairs? 5. Future goals. Consider how purchasing a home will impact saving for other goals like retirement or education expenses. Weigh these factors against each other before making a final decision on whether to buy or rent a home that aligns with both your current circumstances and long-term aspirations. Remember that this video serves only as guidance. Consulting with professionals such as real estate agents or financial advisors can provide valuable insights tailored specifically to your situation.